Hello and thank you all for watching. This is Manny Sunny Sun for an astrological report. We begin with the South Node in Pisces, North Node in Virgo. The descent of an ideal matter here with on November 11th, Wednesday, takes an astrological maturity here. The date coincides not only with the new moon in Scorpio, but about the sun and moon coming together on the 19th degree of Scorpio, which another event occurs simultaneously. It is the entry of the North Node axis, Virgo Pisces. The energies are transformative. It seems at that they're at peak, while in heaven, Venus and Mars are in conjunction and slip into the sign of Libra, November 12th. So the Scorpio new moon is an intense moment, processing confrontation with strong emotions. Unsuspected, this new moon, as every new moon, is the meeting of the feminine principle. The moon, of course, represents the feminine, and the masculine principle, the sun. Here coincides with an increased creative power when we think in a moment. At the same time, Venus, the feminine principle, unites with Mars, action-oriented Mars, male principle. We have a small idea of high energy power now. The application of this intent may act at any speed range. The creative power of the union of these two forces. This peculiar heaven reminds us perhaps it's time to take back into creative power and to co-create our lives. This new moon is a great time to ask in intentions for our own lives. One can light a small candle already one day before or after Wednesday, Tuesday, or Thursday. The conjunction of Venus Mars together here with the new moon can mark an acceleration period when events can booster up our own evolutionary path. Finally, the moment reminds us that we are not helpless. We are influenced by life, that we would have power over us, nor omnipotent, able to dominate life, others, and situations. We are powerful in keeping with power of life. We find this in agreement with between our small path and the grand scheme of things proposed by life, as if now more relevant and more rich in manifestation. Happy and fulfilling in accordance with the lessons of this, what we have learned previously. So this axis of the lunar south nodes switch today, and in the sign of Virgo Pisces, after being there for almost 18 months in Aries-Libra axis. What is this about the lunar nodes? What do they represent? Well, they're karmic nodes, simply an evolutionary step. It's kind of a lessons to be drawn upon, and South Node, of course, represents our past conditioning, things that are very difficult to tear away from our behavior, and that hinders us in our own path. And North Node, of course, is rather what we simply choose to advance, is our destiny, so to speak. The South Node, of course, in Aries North Node Libra axis, translates that since February 2014, and is, of course, relations in the breeding ground of deep work, processing, personal development. And we were asked to open ourselves even more to others, to cooperate, to develop this concept of harmony, gentleness, reconciliation, or to reflect deep on the concept of passion. So what does this represent now that we're in the South Node Pisces Virgo? This is the axis that asked us to live our own life, blur and engage. The South Node in Pisces here emphasizes that it's no time to lose ourselves in abstractions, but to act on it in response to the meeting for the climate that will benefit for this privileged climate, and clearly expresses the need for action. This South Node will punish us and all our leaks, our illusions, our projections to confront the real and pragmatic. The qualities developing during this next 18 months will be those of Virgo that represents down-to-earth precision, and will improve everything in our lives. The incarnation of our own spirit, material embodiment of Virgo, pragmatism is favored. That will outweigh the dream, because life is now here by the means at hand. With situations, relationships of all kind may be imperfect but real, concrete can also be improved. It will look elsewhere for happiness, but to get to the heart of the present moment, which of course Virgo is also the fact of finding the inner Virgo, her primordial purity, and in a sense, the coming months can be very spiritual in a form of cleansing ourselves to find the heart in us, even if it's damaged or soiled by the vagaries of life.